before we get into the video, just again, thank you so much to all my YouTube members, Twitch subs who are supporting me, showing up to the streams. You guys are awesome, so consistent. And if you want to check out the stream, I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday from 6 to 10 p.m. Central Time. All right, back to the video. What is going on, guys? Figured I'd check in. I know it's been a long time since I've made a video. I kind of have an idea for what I want to do for this video, but just to start it off, I want to go over kind of what Warframe is, why it's awesome, some things that Destiny could take from Warframe, because I absolutely think there are some things that it would make Destiny such a good game if they could just get some of these ideas. Because Warframe, it's almost like if you wish it could be in a video game, it's in Warframe. I guarantee you the level of depth to almost every single system that Warframe has is deeper than almost any video game out. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. So if you played Warframe, you know. But if you haven't played Warframe, I just kind of want to talk about some reasons of, again, why I've been playing this game, why I think it's so fun. I did mention that in a community post yesterday, I believe. And we've been having a lot of fun with this on stream. So it's a free game, no DLC that you have to pay for. So there's like no risk trying this game. This is not a sponsored stream. DE company, they don't even know who I am. So this is just me saying, I think you should play this game because it's a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm going to do Warframe videos or guides or anything, because don't worry, I'm not stopping Destiny. Like I've said a million times, I'm just taking a little bit of a break because no one is really interested in Destiny content right now unless you're a major content creator. That's just what I've noticed. A lot of my Destiny streams, there hasn't really been too much interest in the game, but then when I start streaming something else, I'll get more interest. So I'm just going to go with that. Let's also go over a little bit about what this game even is. So it's a looter shooter, very similar to Destiny. If you like Destiny, you will 99.9% love Warframe. It has a lot of different progression systems to it, lots of different weapons to collect, lots of Warframes to grind for, mods, Arcwings, companions that you can go for. So you can have, like, I'll show you in a little bit, but a little dog, cat, sentinel that can follow you around, robots, all this stuff. It's very, very cool. So you're constantly killing tons and tons of enemies, you're collecting tons of resources, and you're using those resources to fill out those blueprints that you find to make all of the Warframes, weapons, and all that stuff. So it's kind of like an endless progression of stuff. It's so much fun and it's so satisfying, and the power fantasy is so far beyond what I've seen any other game be able to pull off. You're pretty much like a god in this game where you can just do the craziest stuff. It's great. Yeah, let's go over some things, which I guess just starting off, you probably noticed that this orbiter is basically like if I was to sit in orbit in Destiny. I'm going to try and make as many Destiny references as I can to hopefully get you a little bit more comfortable with the game, because it's absolutely huge. But the inside, this is almost like an interactive menu that you get. There are so many things that you could do. So if I just kind of go to equipment, I can go to my orbiter. I can decorate it. So it kind of takes you into this decoration menu where I can place objects. I've already placed that one. There's a lot of things in the game that you can collect, little trophies, bobbleheads like this. Someone gifted me that ghost bird, which I think is really cool. It's just kind of looking over us here. You just make it whatever you want. There's paintings that you can get, plenty of different things, and I mean, a lot of them are free. You don't have to pay for them. There are some decorations, of course, in the shop that you have to pay for, but I guess I'll just get this out of the way right away. The premium currency in the game is earnable. So it'd be like in Destiny if you could just earn silver regularly, like a lot of it regularly. I had some people in my chat over the past couple days that were saying they had 40,000 of the premium currency, which would be like, it'd be like having 150,000, 200,000 silver on your Destiny account that you just earned, you didn't pay for. Mind blowing. It's awesome. The cosmetics in this game are so cool. You'll see, another person had gifted me this rhino beetle skin. I think it's really cool. Fully customized the colors. It's ridiculous, but I love it. I think I just never want to switch away from this guy. The orbiter appearance, I guess I'll show you this too. You can kind of go here, orbiter appearance, and then we can actually change everything here. So if I want wear and tear, I kind of like the clean look, but you can see I can change even like the color of the wear and tear on the screen. I again like the clean look, but all these colors, I can change everything. I can change the lighting. If I want blue lights, I can make blue lights. It's just completely personal. You make it your own. That's kind of everything in the game. You do what you want to do. And I said this was kind of like an interactive menu. So in Warframe, a big part of it is crafting, which Destiny has brought into the game as of the Witch Queen. It's nowhere near what Warframe is, but a lot of this stuff, you build it, it takes time. Warframes take 3 days to build. Most weapons will take 12 hours to build of real world time. You can speed it up with platinum. You never need to do that because you should just always have something building. You can collect it each day, level that up, wait till the next day, and then that's kind of how I do it. There's no rush to do this unless you just absolutely have to have it now. I would recommend saving your platinum on other things like cosmetic items. But you can sort out all this stuff, and I mean, you could just see even now I have so many things that I can build. There are cosmetic items in here that the game allows you to get for free that you can craft, warframes that you can craft, weapons, arc wings, just even materials, little boosters that you can bring with you, keys that take you into unique missions. It's great. So the Foundry, I love it. It's always been awesome. We have our mods, so if you go over to Destiny and you try and get your helmet, chest, legs, class item, all that set up, you will not see this many mods in Destiny. This is just mind-blowing, all with their own rarities. You level up these mods to get more powerful. You have duplicates. If I get a really cool mod, but I already have one, it's a duplicate, I can sell it for premium currency. That's one of the ways that you can do it. Or if I get a new player that is like, oh wow, I could use that mod, I can just give that to a new player. And so all of these mods are tradable. It's great. There's even some warframes that are tradable, so you can really help out a new player. And that's another thing about this community that I really like, is veterans are very receptive to new players because they know it's an overwhelming game. And sometimes all that new player needs is like one cool thing. So whether it be a mod or a weapon, a warframe, it's like, hey, I'm going to give this to you. It's really going to boost your account. And then it just gets you hooked. I'm telling you, it will. But you can just see that there's different tiers of mods, different types of mods. It'll all seem overwhelming at first. My account, I don't think I mentioned this, I played for 3 years, 2013 to 2016. So your account will not look like this starting off. But you have your companions, Kubros or dogs, Kavats, cats that you can bring in. There's different breeds of each one, all with their own ability sets. They're fully moddable, fully customizable. You can add armor to them, change their fur color. You can breed, like you can take it as deep as you want. If you just want a regular Kubro, that's fine. But if you want to kind of really go into the in-depth mechanics, again, everything in the game, every single thing in the game, it's like a rabbit hole that you can go down, and it's in a good way, because you don't have to take it crazy, but if you want to, you can. You also have your arsenal, which this is how you customize your character. You can have your different loadouts, very similar to Destiny. You can rename all these loadouts, put whatever you want in there, but then you have all of your warframes. There are 57 in the game right now, all with their own unique themes and different abilities. And a warframe is not, you can't make a direct comparison. Like the Necros warframe that I have here is not equivalent to like a warlock. It's not as in-depth as that. Each warframe has 4 different abilities that are fully moddable and customizable. So if you want, like, it would be like if you were to take your Titan barricade, for example, and you wanted to make it 50 feet tall and shoot out like a void blast, you can do that in this game pretty much. And with every single ability. So you do that through modding. So you go upgrade, you can get different configurations. So if you want to play Necros one way, I could make a build and just switch between these very easily, which is great. And you would do that using these mods here. So you want more health, more shield, you have all those mods. You want your abilities to do more damage. That's typically done through strength. Higher range, more duration. There's even like set mods here too. So you can see this is a set of 6 mods. If you get the full set, it's going to increase the effect that this mod has. So just a lot of different ways that you can play with this stuff. And there's a mod for almost everything in the game. They're so creative. And again, every Warframe has this. There's also these arcanes, which kind of came out after I was playing, so I don't have too much of this. So I have plenty of work to do, which makes it fun. But you have your primary, secondary, and your melee. That's always how it works. Each melee has its own stance or moveset, melee combo, and you can get different ones through mods, which is great. Lots of different customization here. You level up all these mods to be more powerful, and you do that just through farming, just through playing the game. It's very, very easy once you kind of get the hang of it. The gameplay loop, like you're almost always progressing something. You're always making your way through some sort of progression system, which I really like. And then I'm not going to spoil anything here, but there are other parts of the ship that are tied to the story that are very cool. But that's kind of your ship. And I think it would be cool if Destiny had some sort of system like this, where instead of us just sitting in orbit, sometimes I'll just kind of run around this orbiter. I'll change the colors. I'll change my Warframe's colors. And I guess we could kind of do that real quick just to show you the level of customization. So I can go to appearance here, and there are different helmets that I can get. So you see those are kind of changing. I can change the color of anything I want. There's different color palettes in the game. If you know, the different energy colors, you can see that's kind of changing. And then they have attachments for our different skins too. So within just the Necros Warframe, you have plenty of different skins, cool things that you can get, different helmets. They have these really cool attachments that you can do. So I could put on like shoulder armor that glows the color that I have, and just look at this list. It's mind-blowing. I love this customization so much. This Signa is really cool. It's almost like a crown that I got recently, and I can even change the height of it. There's the ephemera, or ephemera. I can never say that word right, but if you want little dragons encircling you, you can do that if you want. And there are just plenty of other really cool things that you can add on. So love this game, love the customization. I promise you that is barely scraping the surface of the iceberg for customization on your Warframe. But I don't want this video to be like 2 hours long. This is your navigation, similar to Destiny, except instead of like going to Earth, each mission would be its own thing. So I wouldn't just load into Earth and I couldn't just play all of Earth in an open world, although there is an open world, Plains of Eidolon on Earth, which is great. There's a few open worlds. Venus has Orb Valis right here, along with like another social space. So there, I might go over that a little bit later, but what I really wanted to go over is the clan. So we do have a clan. Every single person who is watching this video is welcome. If you want to join, you can try and leave a comment. Better way would be to just join the Discord, go to the Warframe chat and say like, hey, I want to join the clan. Every clan has a dojo. This is everything in here that you see, the lighting, the color on the walls. Like, I don't know if we're going to leave it like this, but everything is customizable. So you can see too how big it is. So this is the room that I'm in. You can see me on the map. Look at how huge it is. We can build whatever we want. We fully customized 100% of this. You can have the clan fund each rooms. So each room is going to need different materials in order to build, and the clan can donate materials and finish the build. It's really cool. You're actually working as a team, as a clan. In Destiny, the only reason that you're in a clan really is to get a few Hawthorne engrams that you really don't care about every week, and then the clan triumphs, or the raid triumphs for doing it all with a clan. I really can't think of more of a reason to be in a clan in Destiny. Maybe the social aspect, but most people are just joining Discords anyway. Within this clan dojo, you have different rooms. So this is something that we can definitely relate to Destiny. You have different factions in Warframe, just like we have in Destiny. So you have like the Taken, the Hive, the Fallen, right? In Warframe, you can research all of the faction's weapons. So it'd be like if, let's say this was like the Fallen room or something. As a clan, we would research all of the Fallen's weapons, and then we can use them for ourselves. So the Supra, for example, we almost all of our clan research is done, which is nice. But let's say you were just starting off from scratch, you would have to donate as a clan resources to every single one of these weapons. And this is just one faction. So you can go replicate blueprint, you pick up the blueprint for 15,000 credits, and then it tells you what you need to craft it right here. What's nice is once it's crafted, you make it, you have it forever. You can sell it if you want to, but I would recommend keeping most weapons if you can, because you never know when they're going to be good or not. But again, you have sentinels. This is like a little robot buddy that can follow me. You have melee weapons, primary, secondary, different boosters that you can bring with you. And again, that's just one faction. I can also fast travel to like the Chem Lab, which is you can see this is the Grenier faction. So pretend this is like the Hive. You go here, you got all their weapons, plenty of things here, and there's 4 different ones. I'm not going to show you every one of them. Maybe I'll show you the Tenno one. So we'll go to the Tenno Lab. because this one's kind of similar. This is the Tenno are basically what you are. It's like the equivalent of a guardian in Destiny, but you have different warframes that you can research, all the different components. So if you're not in a clan, long story short, you don't get access to any of this. So it is crucial to be in a clan in this game. You can see the value. It is just massive. There are like clan chats are very cool. You can send out like a message of the day so everyone can read it. Just so much stuff. I could go probably an hour in depth into this, but you can see this is probably the #1 thing that I wish Destiny would adopt, is some sort of clan hall like this, because it is just severely lacking in Destiny. So we'll go ahead and leave the dojo. Again, there's so much more that I could have shown you there. Some other things that I think are pretty cool is we have these alerts. So these will give you, sometimes you just get like a random alert that will contain like a super rare mod, and they bring this stuff back all the time. There's little events, so you always know what's going on right here, this screen. And then if you go to your navigation, this tab up here is always going to let you know the important things that are happening, and yours won't be, if you're just starting the game, it's not going to be as in-depth as mine is. I've unlocked a lot of things. What I like about it is the game kind of like slowly introduces you to all the different mechanics before it just overwhelms you, which that's what it used to do back 10 years ago when the game came out. There was no quest, literally no quest in the game. So you just kind of had to figure it out. There are so many in-depth systems that I have not even touched or barely touched. And each one of those systems I know is going to be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of awesome, fun gameplay, fun grind. So the other thing too is the battle passes are all free. They give you cosmetic items, cool upgrades. There's even like a store that you can go to, buy even more cosmetics, buy more weapons. It's just, it goes on. It is actually mind-blowing. So I cannot say enough good about this game. You also have your factions here too. So kind of like how we had Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, and New Monarchy. There's 6 factions in this game, and these are just the factions. So you have your own version of, or your own standing with them as well. If I go, I'm aligned with Arbiters of Hexus, I can view the offerings. I get access to all these unique mods, these weapons, armor sets, stances, different scenes. If I want to, the scenes are basically the game's capture mode or photo mode. You can unlock all these different things. I can trade these items with friends that might be with a different faction. Just can't. I know I really am not even touching most of the other amazing good things. And let me know in the comments the favorite part of Warframe. If I missed something, just put in the comments what I missed. It's just impossible to cover, but I guess all that to say is please try this game because it's so good, and you're really missing out by not trying it. If you're too intimidated to try it, that's the whole purpose of our clan. Everybody's welcome. We're pretty small right now, but we have all of our research done, or 99% of our research done. So you can go in, grab all your weapons if you want to. 24, we have this clan's been around for a long time, so some people taking a few years off. That's cool. We're getting more and more people every single day. So I would encourage you to try it out. If you have any questions, please join the Discord. Let us know. I'm going to be playing this for at least until episode 2 comes out in Destiny. So that's plenty of time. And come check out the streams. I'll hopefully be able to answer some questions that you might have in the streams. Or if you want to help me out, if I could do something better, also let me know. But we'll see how this video does. I'll probably have to edit it a lot because I talked a lot, but I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you later.